reforms in our country in 1991-92, when Narasimha Rao was the Prime Minister and our Manmohan Singh was the Finance Minister. It started with that. So 91-92 only the sector, especially economic reforms. Of course, banking or financial sector is the main thing. And that sector, lot of reforms has come into the field, especially privatization, computerization, automation, all these things has come based on Rangarajan Committee 1, Rangarajan Committee 2, Saraf Committee, etc., etc., etc. Okay. So after that, lot of new private sector banks has come, IndusInd Bank, Axis Bank, ICICI Bank, like that, HDFC. And that banks has come out with full technology only. So NPA was not there for them because it's a new bank. So after that, only from 91-92 only started coming. Then onwards, we started for going for digitalized banking system. Digitalized banking, as you know, banking is very much essential for whether it is any type of transaction. Finance is required. Suppose you go for any type of transaction, mostly. If you go for even selling, all purchase and selling, whether it is expenditure, whether it is taxation, whether it is income, everything is daily, day-to-day, or our expenditures and income. It is all finance, especially banking is required. If you buy something, you have to pay for it. Whether you are making payment today by cash or tomorrow by any other credit sales and all, tomorrow you are paying it, banking is required. So banking is required means that is why payment system is very much required. Mostly expenditure is going on increasing. So otherwise investment. If you earn income, either you will invest or spend. Both the cases, banking is coming into the picture or finance is coming into the picture. So all these areas, the payment area, whether it is investment payment, whether it is other payment, whether it is expenditure payment, all these things, digitalization has come into the picture. Digitalization, of course, improves banks' profitability, banks' productivity, banks' even repetition of work has been avoided, and reconciliation has been improved. Lot of things have been changed. A major change has come into the banking field. Because of these changes, as you have seen, ATM has come, or internet has come, or mobile banking has come, and the core banking system has come. All these are technological changes in the banking sector. And of course, they started come from 2004 onwards. So past 15 years, what is the 15 to or 20 years? What are the major changes you can notice? Now, you need not go, that is ATM, anywhere banking. Then 24 hours banking. Then 7 days banking. Previously, it was not like the time will be fixed here to go within that time. And some days holiday will be there. Now, there is no question of holiday. There is no question of timing because ATMs are there, internet is there, mobile banking is there. And of course, core banking has come. Once core banking has come, all these things have been made simplified because core banking system, the major area, of course, all these things has been activated because of, as you know, IT or technology. Now, any new product, if you see, technology part will be there. That is why a lot of people are studying for IT now. And that is why even IT, a lot of vacancies are there. Previously, long back, you know, from Kerala, a lot of people, the foreign exchange will come to India from Kerala only because foreign inward remittances from Gulf countries. Now you take UP, a lot of people have gone for Finland. If you take other state also, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, a lot of our educated people have gone to different countries and are contributing the foreign exchange, that is inward remittances. Because of that improvement in technology, that improvement only helped for banking or financial sector. A lot of mileage we got it. Now, if you go one by one, here, as if you take simple example of one ATM. ATM started in 2004 and all. But once this core banking has come, centralized data center has been there. That is the basic thing. Data has been centralized. Previously, you can get the data, your data, your profile, or your bank balance, everything in one branch only. Now, one bank, any branches you can encash, or you can deposit, you can do business, you can do transaction. Why? Because one account, one bank. There is no question of branch banking at all. Because centralized data center is there. Why I am repeatedly telling that you should remember centralized data, because of these things are possible only because of centralized data center. The data has been centralized. Basically, this computerization, IT and all, data major function. So data center has come either in Mumbai or Bangalore, depending on the bank to bank. It may be located different places, and of course there all the data will be stored, or suppose your account also details will be stored in the centralized data center. So when you withdraw cash from the ATM, directly it is hitting at the centralized data center. It will not debit your branch account. That is why simultaneously, if you withdraw cash from ATM or internet or any other transaction, everything will be reflected, because everything will be hit at the centralized data center. So branches, even if 1,000 branches are there, all 1,000 branches, the data is stored in only one place server, that is a main server in the centralized center. That is, again, depends on bank to bank. So again, in between, anybody can ask questions also, any clarifications. You just unmute it, ask question, then mute it. Okay. Anybody, any questions or anything? Okay. So otherwise, better mute it, otherwise sound can come. Here, if you take a centralized data center, this centralized data center, all the transactions are going, anything, whether you debit or credit, automatically it will be credited in the account or debited in the account in the centralized data center only. We'll see a small this thing, ATM. Okay, one just because ATM is started first. Long back, ATM was started in 2004, 5 and all. First started with standalone machine. That means it will not be connected or interlinked or interconnected. Then all LAN machine, then interconnected, internet banking has come. Like that it goes, as you know, ATM, automatic teller machine. Here, just we will see how it is functioning. But suppose, is it being clear to all? You can see, eh? Okay, so ATM, if you put a card, it will go to the ATM switch. That is, ATM will have a separate server that it is called switch only. ATM, when you put in the ATM, suppose some Union Bank of India card you put in Trivandrum or Coimbatore or Ernakulam, any place, the message will go to here switch center. And this will be through the dedicated lines, and some places VSAT will be there. That is, as you know, this dedicated line cannot be possible, VSAT will be used. One umbrella like thing maybe in the rooftop, you might have seen. So directly it will go, and it is anyhow, when you put a card in the ATM, it will go to switch center, that is ATM switch center. From there, automatically it is going to the core bank, everything automatically. It is core banking that is CDC, that is centralized data center. It will debit your account. Suppose you give a message of 2000 rupees debit, automatically it will debit, then message will come back and your ATM will pay cash. That is what is the function. Starting time and all, some problem might be there. Now, for 1 lakh transaction, sometimes for 1 or 2, something problem is coming because of connectivity problem, and that will be refunded within 1 or 2 days. And as per RBI norms, if you complain it within 7 days, it will be given. After that, with interest, it will be given. So, once a card is inserted in the ATM, the message is going to the switch center, that is, as I told you, ATM switch center, that is in the server of the ATM. And message will go to core banking side and your account will get debited. Then message will come back and ATM will pay that. Here, card issuing branch or your branch having your account has no role in it. When the centralized data center is debited, automatically your card issuing branch or any other branch also same message or same balance only will be shown. Okay. So there is no meaning in having everything everywhere. It should debit it. Debit CDC. That means your card issuing branch or your own branch will take the data only from the centralized data center. So automatically your account might have been debited. So that is how it's functioning. Suppose while returning this message, after debiting, only ATM will pay it. While returning this message, suppose some connectivity problem comes, ATM will not disperse, but your account might have been debited. That will be reversed within 1 or 2 days. That is what is the program setup. And it is being done by all the banks like that only. And some, as we know, small problems might have been there in the beginning, like wrong starting and all. And at that time I was in the bank only, 2005 and all. Here, even in medical college, one medicine student, that is 5th year student, something, has complained that her account 2 times withdrawal, 5,000, but she has not done it. But as camera is there, when we check up the camera, her own roommate has taken the ATM card and withdrawn it. So that was happened because as camera is there, very easily we can find out, and it is recorded also. So her own roommate, if you give the PIN number, anybody can use it. PIN number should not be disclosed. That is the norms there. Then another complaint has come. One executive, that is MD of a company from Kollam, he has complained that his account 10,000, 2 days it was withdrawn. And it is find out that that both the days it was withdrawn by 9 o'clock and after that 9 o'clock in the night. He said he is the managing director of the company. His driver used to drop him by 8 o'clock in this house, and he will never go out of the house. But how this happened and everything comes in the ATM function. So a lot of complaints like that has come. Finally, when the camera, he wants to create all the problem and he wants to go to the court, etc., police complaint, etc., etc. Finally, it was found out from the camera, his own son, both the days he has withdrawn. That is after he comes back home at 8 o'clock. From the pocket, he is taking this card, coming to one branch. By 9 o'clock or 9:30, he is withdrawing the cash. So police complaint, nothing was there. Subsequently, he shouted like anything, then withdrawn the complaint. So like that it happened. Then once in Mumbai, it happened when you withdraw 500 rupees, one person get 2,500. So all the people started going to the branch and they are getting more money. How it happened was, it is also man behind the machine, not the machine. Because there are 2 trays or 4 trays are there, depending on the machine. One tray 100 rupees, one tray 500 rupees. Instead of putting 500 rupees in the 500 rupees in the 500 rupees tray, he put the person put 100 rupee tray, the 500 rupees. So when you press 500, 5 notes only it will give it. It doesn't know the notes. 5 notes means 5 notes from the 100 rupee tray. But 100 rupee tray, 500 is kept. So 500 is given. Once this message has gone, a lot of people, this ATM problem is there, this bank problem is there, everybody has started coming and started withdrawing. So again, I'm telling, these are all preliminary or not security problem and all. And now if you can see, because of unawareness, because of ignorance, or because of even the staff members' ignorance, a lot of such things has happened in the beginning stages, not now. Now also, if why I'm telling you, it is starting this thing, I will come to the advanced digital. Now also some problem is happening because of the ignorance of the or non-awareness of our customers or even staff member also. Okay. Here, now one more thing. ATM, as I told you, Union Bank of India card, if you put it, it is going to Union Bank of India switch center, that is server, and it is debiting your account and coming back the message, you are getting the cash. Now, if it is in the other way, State Bank of India card, you are putting in Union Bank of India, how it is functioning? State Bank of India card or any other bank card, Axis Bank card, you are putting in the Union Bank of India card, Union Bank of India ATM, still it is working. That too at the same time. Here comes another, that is all technology development, as you can see, AI or machine learning, etc., etc. If you put another bank card in the ATM, suppose State Bank ATM card in a Union Bank ATM, this message will go to switch center. Union Bank ATM you are putting, Union Bank switch center, it will recognize that it is not their bank's ATM card. It will very easily recognize from the switch center. Switch, I mean server. From there, this message will not go to Union Bank for banking side. It will automatically go to divert to the concerned bank for banking side only. Because it is being previously monitored by the ID or BT as head office, and it was the national switch will be there. Instead of each bank switch, this switch will recognize that it is not our card. It is not Union Bank card. It pertains to State Bank of India card. Automatically, as it is not our card, it will send this message to National Financial Switch. It is called NFS. And from there, it will go to State Bank of India and debit it and coming back like this. So here, again, I'm telling, any bank ATM card you can withdraw from any bank. Why? Because once you put the card, the message is going to that particular bank switch center, and switch center realizes or recognizes that it is not their card. Immediately, it will be passed on to the National Financial Switch, NFS. There it will send to concerned bank switch and get it debited, and the message will come and you'll get the cash. Everything fast, within seconds it will come. So this is the technology part of it, as we know. You know that once you put any ATM card, it will work. But this is how it is working. So National Financial Switch is now maintained by the NPCI, that is National Payment Corporation of India. They are maintaining this National Financial Switch. So that they are doing it, and in that fund settlement, everything within the bank will be done immediately. Yes. After this, any doubts or any clarification? As nobody is asking any question, then I can ask questions. I think. Anybody? So this is started at the beginning. That is, ATM has been started at the beginning. That is from there only all these things has come. Now, if you take the payment system as such, payment system of our country gradually becomes digitalized, and it is highly now and we can compete with any country for that matter, whether in the payment system, whether it's in the our any data, etc., etc. Here, payment system is the major thing. It is not only for banks. It is not only, as I told you, if you even if marketing means you have to sell it. Well, there is no question of marketing without sales. If you sell any product, finance will come into the picture. It has to be make payment today or tomorrow, and there is no question of any other third method, either cash or now UPA has come, and UPA related payment system has come. Previously, only post machine was there. That is through card payment you can do it, and post machine, that is point of sale machine with the merchant, and merchant will be you have to use it and swipe it or whatever may be. And this also has been developed into the UPI. UPI is one of the fantastic system. Even a lot of other countries are not having it, though it is having it. Everything will be heavy charge. But as we know, in our country, charges should not be there. So it is very low charge, or very meager charge, or without charge. That is why we are introducing. Why? Because that is why people will use it in our country. But this much freely, or this much data transfer also, we are doing it through internet and all at cheaper costs. If you take the another one of the thing I will show you. Some figures only that is not being. As you can see here, different types of payment system is available. RTGS is available, real-time gross settlement. That is Aadhaar enabled payment system is there. Then ECS, IMPS, NSC, NEFT, UPI, BEAM. You see the value in crores and volume in lakhs. If you see the year-wise percentage, can you see it? Why nobody is answering? Deepthi, Nirmal, all these things. Can I call by name? Because nobody is answering. Can you see it? Still nobody is answering. Okay. Digital payments volume in lakhs or value in crores is there. Hima, anything is told? Okay. So this total digital payments only. These are the figures. It is available in the RBI site. What is it? Okay, it is available in the RBI site. So this much lakhs or this much value in crores that is being happened in last 2015-16 to 2021-22. Value in crores, that much volume transactions we have done it. So that much improvement it is coming because this payment system, people started using it. That is just for showing it I have shown. So people started using a lot of volume. lot of transaction and all. And that is the payment system in the country, whether it is by, as I told you, once any, even if salary will be credited to the account. If payment, it will be debited. But in foreign countries also, if you take Sweden, it is cash. We are going for cashless transactions. If you take Sweden or Kenya, then if you take Canada, UK, Brazil, and all leading better than us in the cashless economy. We are also going for the cashless economy. That is main payment system is there. That is, instead of going for offline low productivity cash. Offline means low productivity only cash. We are going for cashless high productivity economy. That is what is happened in, if you take M-Pesa in Kenya or Canada or Singapore or Brazil and all, they are leading in the cashless economy. First thing, terrorist activities can be contained. Second thing, black money in the market can be contained. All these things are possible with this cashless economy. That is why people are going for cashless economy. And other than that, other than this thing, lot of other thing we are going by the digitalization in the economy. Like if you take direct bank credit, that is directly account will be credited. Previously, as you know, lot of problem is there. Any agri subsidy, any other claim, it has to go to the agriculture officer, it has to go to village officer, it has to go to the Tahsildar, etc., and finally check and it will be in cash. Okay, now automatically account will be credited. Okay, so that is it. Automatically direct transfer. That is for the last, if you take some 8 to 10 years, $310 billion we have directly credited to the account. That is because of Jan Dhan account of the Prime Minister, Jan Dhan account opened by the people, zero balance account. $310 billion. That much amount has been credited directly. Otherwise, it is coming in a lot of channels. Some other sound is coming. Either unmute it, or if you want to ask questions, you can unmute and ask. Okay. Here, mainly in the payment system and all, we could develop. First, we have developed the ID. That is Aadhaar enabled. Aadhaar, once it was, now a lot of negative, this thing, other thing has come. But still, if you go for any other this thing, Aadhaar is being used more than, as per the estimate, 80 million times daily. Because whether it is a finger, whether it is a face recognition, whether it is eye recognition, etc., etc. Even in the offices, even in the colleges, we are using finger, punch in, punch out, all these things. Previously, all these things has to be done by manually, and some of the manual may not be correct also, depend on the person there, depend on the influence there, depend on so many other things, it will be all manipulated or may not be correct. But now, it is not there. Punching means if 1 minute is delayed, 1 minute is delayed, that is all. Your salary will be cut, or whatever may be, permission or whatever may be. Okay, so that is what is the technology development. So other than cash, even if you see, lot of other areas it is being useful. That is technology transformation. Any face recognition, any finger recognition, lot of companies, banks, offices, lot of areas it is being used. And in the banks itself, eKYC for opening accounts, for lending loans, eKYC is being used by the banks. eKYC is used by opening our SIM cards and all. Even if you take Geo, how many SIM cards they have issued? 100 million and all they have issued because of eKYC. Then if you take any payment system or this thing, mainly our these type of Aadhaar enabled or KYC and all, it is of much help for us, because anywhere you go, you can open freely this account. You need not go to the bank. You